Whoop, whoop. What up, though? Right on time. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me lower my seat a little bit. Back up from the camera. What's good? What up, though? We in the building, man. It is Monday. Give it up for yourselves. It is Monday. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Panthers released episode 2 of the Blueprint. Yes, indeed. They released episode 2 of the Blueprint. Yes, their version of Hard Knocks or Hard Blocks, whatever you want to call it. It's a spinoff, okay? Panthers content team. I wanted to go live this time, I guess, because the people in the comments were asking when the next time I was going live, so I had to go live. But if I'm going live, I need a favor. I need you guys to give this video a thumbs up. Por favor. Please give the video a thumbs up if you have not. It really helps me out in the algorithm. It helps me out in the algorithm. The algorithm it's a crazy thing. The algorithm is a crazy thing.
I don't know how to respond to that.
All right, man. Siri just be listening to everything. But give the video a thumbs up if you have not. Stephon Gamble, what up, though? Charles, what up, though? I think it's tiny. My boy Kyrie in the building. What up, though? What up, brother? He said, snapback go crazy. This is a new one, bro. Dog. I ordered this off eBay. It's a two-tone John. It's like the Aztec symbol. Apparently, whoever bought this, look at this price. Look at the retail price. Retail less than $5. Retail less than $5, dog. Inflation is crazy, ain't it? Walmart at that. Walmart selling gear. Walmart had heat back in the day. I don't even know when they bought this. Walmart had heat back in the day. Can't get that at Walmart no more. You bought some Panthers gear from Walmart, it ain't gonna have no teeth in the logo. Ain't no telling. But episode 2 of the Blueprint came out. Straighten my bill up. And it was cool. It was actually pretty cool. We're gonna go through a few points. I got a few points to talk about. Nothing even crazy. Nothing really crazy, just a few points to talk about. But I mean, I know Fayed9 better get in the chat. Because he asked me to go live. Fayed9 better get in the chat. I'm coming to Fayetteville to knock on his door. But regardless, crack you up in a beer. You know, like me, I do the craft beer thing. Let's do it. Dang, I ain't had that one in a minute. That's good. So episode 2 is pretty cool. First episode, we know they talked about the coaching staff, how everything came together, how they hired them, how it was big Deuce Staley type of energy. Talked about the nostalgia with Frank Wright and Dom Capers. Just the nostalgia of Dom Capers being the first coach, Wright being the first quarterback. They're back together. First games in Atlanta. All the feels. We talked about the feels and the nostalgia. But this episode focused a lot more on free agents. It focused a lot more on free agents, and we want to get to the players. We definitely want to hear from the players. I know I do. There's a lot of new personalities on the team, for sure. And one of the brightest personalities that we learned about in this episode is Shy Tuttle. Shy Tuttle, number 99, former D lineman for the New Orleans Saints. Shy Tuttle is a clown. If you did not learn that from his opening press conference with the Panthers, he is a clown. And not in a bad way, like a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's funny, he's goofy. He was giving questions back to the media. This dude just has a great personality. And it showed because they had him mic'd up. This man, and I like when they mic up our players because, one, we don't get a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff like this to see how the players are. And there's a good faction of the players that don't really get pushed on the social media like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Derek Brown. Derek Brown cracking jokes. Derek Brown just give them quick, short, uptight answers in the media. That's about it. He don't post on social. He don't really do nothing like that. So we really don't give a feel about what his personality is like. But Derek Brown was cracking jokes. Talking about Shy Tuttle need a wide camera view to be able to get Shy Tuttle in the shot. That's not a side that we get from Derek Brown on a regular. We don't see the jokes. So it was cool to see that. But Shy Tuttle also himself pushing Derek Brown, saying, hey, man, go do it again. Do it right. Do it again. Tell him to do the drill. Still halfway joking when he said it. But told him that, coached him up, gave him some tips, kept it pushing, keeping it light, keeping it fun, keeping it energetic. I like Shy Tuttle. I'm curious to see how he's gonna do. He had some flashes and some opportunities with the Saints, so I'll be interested to see what Shy Tuttle does. But mic'd up players is fun, man, just because some of them they even though they know they're mic'd, it's always funny to see when they tell people that they mic'd up, how everybody reacts. Some people run away. Some people start cracking jokes and talking trash to them. It's always funny. And obviously we saw dudes talking about something. If any of y'all get mic'd up, make sure you let everybody know. You don't want to get caught on the hot mic saying something crazy. I feel you. But it was cool. Shy Tuttle's cool. He's funny, man. Like, I really want to see what he's going to do in that D-line. I'm thinking him and Derek Brown inside could be a formidable inside combination in the interior of that D-line. Obviously, people have some question marks about Etur Gross-Matos playing the edge opposite of Brian Burns. But interior-wise, I think this may be a good running mate for Derek Brown. He's had a few running mates in his career. Matt Ioannidis is still a free agent. Just sidebar. He's still a free agent, which is crazy. I actually thought Ioannidis had a solid year last year for us. Not saying we should bring him back, but I thought he had a solid year. I did not expect Morgan Fox to be employed, but Matt Ioannidis does not be. Crazy how things work out, huh? Crazy. But Ms. Rand, what up, though? Have y'all watched Blueprint yet? Have y'all watched it yet? It dropped at 6 o'clock today, episode 2. It dropped at 6. But I just want to go back to the top of the thing, because another thing that I took away from this was Scott Fitter. We did not hear from Scott Fitter at all in episode 1. So getting to hear from him, it was good. Seeing some of the thought processes and the strategy that they had behind some of these free agents. And one thing, my biggest takeaway, clearly Scott Fitter loves Miles Sanders. He loves Miles Sanders. He loves him. He kept bragging about him. Are they going to bring Miles back? Is Miles a free agent? Are the Eagles going to sign him? Why haven't they signed him? You think Miles want to come here? Like, he was really head over heels for Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy to see, because, like I said, they wanted to replace Christian McCaffrey. I dropped the video about Miles. If you missed that about Miles, the film breakdown, what are you doing? Go watch our latest running back and the film and what he's bringing to the table. Go watch it. Not right now after this video, but go watch it. Stream like it's lagging. Hold up. Stream lagging. I got a new. I'm operating on a new camera with suspect Wi-Fi. I'm running on fiber. I'm gonna still try to power through. You can listen, but you ain't gotta hear, I guess. I mean, you ain't gotta watch, I guess. But he loves him, man. And they talked about Deuce Staley being able to bring the best out of him, the physicality, you having no choice but to be physical. He said that Deuce Staley do not let them running backs run out of bounds. They want to send a message. They are dropping the shoulder and finishing runs. Deuce Staley might have been our best hire of the offseason. The mentality, the passion, the energy. Miles Sanders talked about him crying because that's how bad he wants it. That's how much it means to him. That's the type of coaches that I want on my team. They not worried about the next opportunity. They not worried about using this to put on their resume to springboard for their next job when they go back to the college ranks. They're not looking for the next promotion. See, video's a slideshow. Switch cameras. Is this better? This is a different camera. Let me know if that's better or worse. I switched to a different camera. It might have been my camera. Maybe it's the camera. I don't know. It's a lot more light and fuzzy, but let me know. Regardless, Deuce Staley, he's my favorite hire. I'm not gonna lie. Notice how Deuce Staley was in both episodes. Notice how Deuce was in both episodes. He's must-see TV. He is must-see TV. I'm surprised they ain't have him mic'd up again for some more. But Deuce may be my favorite coach. Says a little bit more smooth. All right. We'll power through for now. I'll try to keep it brief. Says my camera tripping. But they put a lot of thought process into everything. I mean, I realized that before, but I think they feel like they've done their best, which is okay. They've retooled a lot. Now we may just the excitement may have worn off for some fans. So now either reality is sitting in, or the offseason's too long, so people start picking things apart. I do have my concerns about certain positions, but I don't think we have any holes. Can positions be upgraded? Yeah, for sure. We could definitely upgrade wide receiver. You can upgrade maybe tight end. I like Hurst. He's a solid guy. Maybe if you wanted to upgrade tight end, you can. Can we get some more depth at corner? Yeah. Can we upgrade at linebacker or edge? Oh, yeah, for sure. Are they holes? No, we have guys there. But can we get better at those positions? Absolutely. So there's a difference between a hole and just something that can be upgraded. I think that's where a lot of things get misconstrued for fans. But regardless, they put it in the thought process. You saw, and one thing I liked was how they explained Adam Thielen. And you hear about, veteran leadership and this, that, but you really saw it. You saw him and Coach Sean Jefferson talking to Terrace, preaching to Terrace about the mentality. Because we know Terrace Marshall Jr. has the ability. He's shown flashes this year, snagging on jump ball and the jump ball, the go ball. He was the highest graded wide receiver on go routes, according to Pro Football Focus. So the ability is there. He was the first round talent that we got in the second round. The ability for Terrace Marshall Jr. is there. But like Thielen and Coach Sean Jefferson said, it's about that mentality. And it takes the right vet wide receiver to come in and tell you that. I mean, I'm not questioning DJ's leadership, but DJ don't seem like a rah-rah guy like that. Would DJ be a talkative guy like that and tell Terrace that? Coach him up? Talk about the mentality part of it? I don't know. So sometimes having that veteran presence can make a difference. Obviously, a coach like Sean Jefferson, he's going to push you. And he said, I'm going to push you. You guys have the ability. I'm going to get pushed. Like, I hope, and I will be thoroughly happy if our wide receiver room overachieves my expectations. Charles Thielen and Chark going to have 1,000-yard seasons. I would love that. They're rating our wide receiver core the second worst in the league. I've seen some people on fantasy football and stuff rank it as the second worst. That's what it looks like. They're pushing Terrace to the front of the line. Yep, Stephon said it. They're preparing TMJ to be wide receiver one in the future. That would be lovely. If we're going to find out anything, we're going to find it out now. Landon James in the building. What up, though? It don't matter when you got here. As long as you're here, the replay will be posted. So you can go ahead and watch later. I appreciate you always showing the engagement on the videos, man. I appreciate that for sure. I appreciate that for sure. But, yeah, I mean, our wide receiver core, man, they made me a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. But like you said, they're pushing Terrace to be that guy. The ability there, it's in there somewhere. We've seen the flashes. We've seen the highlights with more opportunity. A vet like Thielen, who we've seen be the number 2 to Justin Jefferson, another LSU wide receiver. Be in that mentor role, take that back seat. I mean, Terrace is the only LSU wide receiver out of that group that has not broken out yet. It's his time. We saw Jamar Chase been doing it from day one. We've been seeing Jamar Chase do it from day one. Justin Jefferson, day one as well. But last year, he went berserk. Last year, they went out their way to target him in the new system that they ran with O'Connell. Terrace is the only wide receiver out of that historic group that hasn't broken out yet. It's Terrace's time. It's Terrace Marshall Jr.'s time to break out. They're trying to make him that number 1 guy. The talent is there. Like I said, that mentality, that dog mentality, that competition, coming out there to compete. That's what we need to see and what they need to get out of him. You got to know you that dude. Everybody in the NFL is good and talented, but it's about that mentality, man. It's about that mentality between the ears. What's in your chest? It's about heart and mentality. Work to be the best. Know that you're the best when you go out there because of the work you put in, and prove it. I think DeSean Williams said that. Prove yourself right. Don't prove everybody wrong. Don't prove the doubters and the haters wrong. Prove yourself right. I'm ready for TMJ to break out. I'm ready for it. That'd be, hey, that'd be right on time, yo. That would be right on time for us. The Real Sunchild, what up? Ty Hall said the best competition for TMJ is seeing Mingo out hustle him. I think Mingo has a chance to be good, but I don't know if he's going to be ready. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm excited, though. I'm excited about the prospects. But year 1 impact, I'm lowering my expectations. I'm not going to lie. We'll see how much opportunity he gets first. I have to see him in camp. I want to lay eyes on him in camp. I've seen the film, but I want to lay eyes on him in camp. right? So that's what I want to see first. You heard? See if I can change this up a little bit. Nope. I'm trying to change up the filter. A little better. A little better. But I'm excited for training camp. I'm going to be at training camp on site again, guys. On site again. If you're new to the channel, I go to the training camp. I get the footage. I'm there. I'm laying my own eyes. It ain't me reading a bunch of articles and compiling notes and other people's clips. I get my own clips. So make sure you stick around and subscribe because it's about to go down. Training camp is like my Super Bowl, yo. I mean, I love the season, of course, but it's like a content creator. Me, like, just on this side of it, it's like the Super Bowl. Because I'm there locked and loaded. If you ever met me at training camp, I got the sun hat on, the umbrella. I'm sneaking and geeking with the film. I got a new coach this year, man. Rule didn't want nobody recording, so we'll see what happens this year. But training camp, I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches, y'all. Make sure you are subscribed and have those notification bells on. And make sure you tune into the live streams. I'm going to start doing something special on the live streams. But let's keep it pushing. We talked about Terrace. But yeah, Thielen, man. Only other thing I noticed is he said that it was very weird for things to come full circle. And it tends to happen in the league. I said we talked about Frank Reich coming back to the team that he was there with to start the first game. Thielen said that the Vikings and the Panthers were the only two teams to give him a rookie minicamp invite. That's crazy. I mean, he's from Minnesota, the state of Minnesota. I forgot what name of the school he went to. It wasn't Minnesota Duluth. It was something small. But somewhere he went to school up there. But the Panthers are the only other team. And now he's coming to the Panthers. He said that he wanted to come to a place that had a plan. I don't know if that was shade to the Vikings saying they don't have a plan because they ride with Kirk Cousins. Maybe he's saying they just sticking with Kirk Cousins so they don't have a plan. They got rid of Dalvin Cook, kept Alexander Madison. They planning something. They planning something. And Justin Jefferson better go ahead and get that bag because I don't know what they got planned. But Thielen said that he wanted to come to a place that had a plan. They had to tell him they were getting Bryce. I don't believe it for 1 second they didn't tell him. Turn some people off, maybe it don't. A lot of people don't want to play with a rookie quarterback. I think Thielen, more money, more opportunity, warmer weather, nice, decent place to raise your family in the Carolinas and the city of Charlotte, I guess. I mean, any place is a nice place to raise your kids when you got money. When you're a millionaire, let me just say that. It ain't too many bad places to raise your kid when you're a millionaire, I guess. Just saying. But Adam Thielen, these teams are picking Carolina, man. Now, these might be not be the same household names they were a couple years ago. But when guys getting a good feel, telling you about coaches and certain people are bringing them there. You heard Andy Dalton talk about he's been trying to play for Frank Reich for years. It never worked out. Finally gets the chance. Hayden Hurst, come back to South Carolina. Probably looking for more opportunity and decent money. He's there. Fitterer called him, that's our 50-catch guy. Apparently they were looking for a tight end that can get 50 catches. He said he had 52 in Cincinnati. Todd Hall said he liked the fact that Hayden Hurst said he wanted to bring the boom down and make him feel him. Exactly. That run after catch ability. Lowering the boom. Jumping over defenders. Stiff arms. Leaving your feet. Just don't fumble. Making plays. Making high energy plays. High effort plays. That gets the crowd involved. Jumping over a dude. Running over a dude. Stiff arming a dude. That's infectious. The crowd gonna love it. And then after that, everybody's gonna feed off the crowd. I like that formula. I like having a tight end that can actually catch the ball. For one, catch the ball. And two, make make things happen with the ball in his hands. Run a seam route. Run more of the route tree than just little dump off flat routes. Be a reliable target. I'll be interested to see how Bryce and him connect. A tight end can be a rookie quarterback's best friend at times. Stephon said, Ian need to get that mindset. Ian, he better wake up. He yawning like me. Ian better wake up. They done brought in his replacement and made him take a pay cut. How you love that? How you love that? Took a pay cut and they brought in your replacement. Because I wouldn't mind seeing Hurst and Tremble be tight end 1 and 2. Would make Ian very expendable unless he steps up. Competition tends to bring out the best in certain people. Hopefully that's the case here. But like I said, Andy Dalton, he came in. They talked about it. Dan Morgan said they're a bridge guy. He's going to compete and win some games when we need to because inevitably he will be seeing some time. Let's be for real. The numbers say in the NFL, quarterbacks don't play the whole season. So Andy Dalton will be seeing the field in some form of capacity this year, most likely. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But more likely than not, he will be. He will be. So we'll see what happens. But Andy Dalton seems like he won some games with the Saints last year. They were in the thick of things for the division as well last year to the end. They were still in it till about, 2 or 3 weeks out? I think they got eliminated a week before we did, maybe. But Andy Dalton, he can compete. He can get you a win in a spot. Run the system. Run the offense. We're going to count on these coaches to run the offense. Put us in advantageous positions. That's what we spent this money on for this coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? But another guy that was mic'd up that I was listening to, DeSean Williams. DeSean Williams, you know what's crazy, man? DeSean Williams, I had never really heard of him before. I'm not going to lie to you. I had never heard of DeSean Williams until we signed him. Start looking, start doing your homework. Okay, he came for the Broncos. Okay, he went to Clemson. Oh, he's cousins with DeAndre Hopkins? I'm like, wait. DeAndre, like cousins? What high school did he go to? Oh, he went to D.W. Daniel High School. I'm like, wait, what? If he went at the same time as Hop, that means I played against this man. Didn't even know it. DeSean Williams went to D.W. Daniel. I didn't even know it. Now he's playing for my favorite NFL team. Played for my least favorite college football team. But now he's playing for my favorite NFL team. He went to Clemson. I mean, D.W. Daniel is like a pipeline anyway. I don't think I know anybody from D.W. Daniel that went to South Carolina. I mean, it probably has changed a little bit recently, but it's like a pipeline. It's a pipeline to Clemson just because it's so close. Small world. Small world. No offense to my Clemson Tiger fans. Tigers. But DeSean Williams, man, I didn't realize he had been cut so many times for so many different teams. I mean, he exaggerated, but he said he'd been cut 10 times. I'm like, bro. He said that he was working at Amazon. You want to talk about hustling in the meantime. That's why you shouldn't give up on your dreams, man. I've been trying to remember that stuff. That man was working in a warehouse at Amazon. Now he's on the NFL. He was unemployed for some times, man. Got cut multiple times. I know we be cracking them jokes about getting a CDL, but this man really was on CDL time. Bro said he worked at Amazon. A pro football player. A pro football player, yo. Should we look at his stats? Man, bro been in the league for a minute. He's only played 4 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. He played in 2016, did not play at all until 2020 in Denver. This is crazy. 2020, 2021, and 2022 he's been playing. This man ain't got no mileage on him. He's been trying to play, chasing the dream. DeSean Williams is inspirational now that I'm looking at it. Now that I'm actually looking at it, I may need to do a video on him just because this story is so crazy. His story needs to be told. Well, you got dudes like that, man, they hungry. Because they done seen the other side, man. They done been a civilian. Like I said, we talked about people crack jokes about getting a CDL. This man was on that type of time. 2016? 2016. That was his first year. 2016. Yeah, I mean, he's my age. He's born in 92. He's a year younger than me. Played against him for sure. This is crazy. Barely even played that first year. He's just now really getting his burn. He's 30 years old, just now really getting his shot. Played in all 17 games last year, started 15. He's got a lot of meat left on the bone still. There's some upside there. There's some upside there. Undrafted free agent. Played a few games his first year. Bro. Like I said, I'm unfolding this information right in front of you. I didn't realize he had bounced around that many times. Phenomenal story. Do I go his Wikipedia to see everybody that he's been on? Is that the way I figure out? Because he didn't even make a lot of these other rosters. Wikipedia thin too. He ain't got nothing on this Wikipedia. Okay, here we go. So drafted by the Bengals. Hung around for a bit. Went to the Broncos. practice squad. Miami Dolphins, practice squad. Colts, practice squad. That was all in the same year. 3 teams in 1 year in 2018. Went back to the Broncos in 2019. Went to Canada in 2020, but came to the Broncos eventually. And then they've been in the NFL since. Dog. Chasing that dream, man. Salute to this dude. Salute to him. And you can tell, you can see the hunger in his voice. You can see the hunger in his eyes, the way he talks. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do a video on bro. His story is crazy. This is some Flimlo raps type of story. I'm going to have to get my Flimlo rap song. If y'all familiar with him as a YouTuber, he the Bengals fan, but he does the stories of what happened to whom that. But it's amazing. I got something to read up on. But yeah, episode 2 is today. Episode 3 is tomorrow. So I'm just keeping this one brief. I'll do a video on episode 3. So that'll get posted probably sometime tomorrow night after it premieres. Episode 3 seems like it's going to be a lot more about Bryce and the rookies and the draft. We got free agency this time, draft now, and then I think it was 4 episodes. So the 4th one will probably be about the practices and stuff and how they interact. I'm excited. We'll see if they do anything like this for a training camp. Devon already said, I'm watching from Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to the islands, man. Shout out to the Caribbean. I'm going to Jamaica next month, actually. I'm going to be in Jamaica next month. Speak of the devil, I'm going to be in Jamaica next month. I got to get some of that jerk. Actually, I need oxtails. The jerk and the authentic jerk sauce. The authentic jerk sauce in Jamaica is brutal. I'm not going to lie. I went to Jamaica 2017. I think his stuff is sweet. We went on the Dunn's River Falls and we came riding back. And our driver, he was like, y'all want some authentic Jamaican? Pulled over to this little shack on the side of the road. They was cooking the chickens. Cooking the chicken under like roof shingles, bro. Like a side stand, like whatever. I'm like, all right, boom. We out here in the trenches. Boom. Get some real authentic. I got jerk pork loin and 2 Arizonas. You know the Arizona, they tall cans. That jerk sauce, I love like sloppy food. I like sauce. I like licking my fingers, eating wings and stuff. But like, I thought that jerk sauce in Jamaica was sweet. I've been domesticated by America thinking that the jerk that we got over here is similar to the jerk over there. It ain't even close. I drenched my pork loin in that jerk sauce. I'm whipping it up. I'm laying it on thick. You know what I'm saying? I'm laying that thing on thick. Took one bite, I about lost it. I about lost it, yo. It was so hot. Like, it wasn't even like, there's a difference like spicy, like, oh, it burns my mouth. It was just like, it almost burned my tongue raw. It wasn't even like spicy, like I need water to cool this off. Anything I tried to drink did not work. I downed both my Arizonas after the first bite of the jerk pork. I kid you not. 2 Arizonas. I thought it was Arizona 48 ounces of watermelon Arizona. Both cans. After one bite, I was still tingling a little bit. That was the most brutal and agonizing experience of my life. I was like, I will never take authentic jerk sauce lightly. Ever again. Ever again. I thought it was a game. Clearly they weren't playing. Clearly I was. It was not a game. So I'll be ready next time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, maybe I'll try to record some content from Jamaica. I'll try to record some content from Jamaica, rocking some Panther stuff. But yeah, my father-in-law's girlfriend, she's from Jamaica. So We planning a trip. Yeah, bro. Hey, I'll never make that mistake ever again in my life. That is not no jerk that you get over here. The Jamaican spots that I go to over here, they jerk sauce don't even be as high as that was. They jerk sauce don't even be that high. So I don't know what happened, but I never again. Never again. Shout out to the islands though, man. Never again will I make that mistake. But yeah, I'm excited to come back. It's been 6 years for me. I went in 2017. I'm excited to go back. I'll be going back sometime next month. Probably before training camp. Just give me a nice little vacation before things kind of crank up. Shout out to Divine Order Media, man. Shout out to Jamaica and the islands and the Caribbean. I love when y'all check in, man. Let me know where y'all from, and it really puts stuff in perspective because sometimes you just don't realize who's on the other side of the screen, you know? So I appreciate that. Tim Messies, what up, though? Training camp coming up, brother. Training camp coming up. Fan Fest 2. Yeah, shout out to the islands. He said you only get the real thing on the island. That's all I'm saying, bro. I gotta get back. That's how I got into oxtails. I did not really like oxtails until I went to Jamaica. The all-inclusive resort I went to had them on the buffet. So I'm like, shoot, that's nothing. It's on the buffet. What better time to try it than now? I was hooked. I'm still hooked, technically. But I've been hooked ever since. I love oxtails. That gravy falling off the bone. A little bit of fat mixed in there too. Man, listen. I was on a hard oxtail kick when I got back from Jamaica. All the hood Jamaican spots over here, I was hitting them up. Dropping $40 consistently on some oxtails and jerk chicken. I was doing it. I can't wait to get back. Oh my gosh, I love oxtails. I can't wait to get back. Oxtails with some rice and peas. A little bit of cabbage on the side. Man, come on, man. Let me stop. I like Jamaica. I can't wait to go back. But yeah, episode 3 drops tomorrow. I'll be doing a video probably on that one, breaking it down. Also, like I said, I have not tried beef patties. That's one thing. I have not tried beef patties yet. I'm going to have to try it when I get there. I refuse to spend money on it yet, but I'm going to try beef patty. But yeah, episode 3 tomorrow. I'll be breaking it down with a video. So y'all make sure y'all check 2 and 3 out. They're coming out on back-to-back days from what I understand. Podcast episode this week, Panther Banter podcast. If you're go listen to the audio when it drops, make sure you are subscribed to Panther Banter podcast. Go to pantherbanterpod.com. A special announcement on the audio version only. The video version that comes on this channel of the podcast episode will not have it in there. It's only for audio listeners. So make sure you listen to the audio. Special surprise. You may have a chance to win something. So make sure you do the audio version. I ain't gonna be before you long like a Baptist preacher. I'm finna get up off here. I mean it this time. Shout out to Divine Order Media, man. Appreciate you, bro. I didn't even know you were a subscriber. I appreciate you sliding through, letting me know about the jerk. I'm in Jamaica, man. I gotta work on my accent. Regardless, I'm out of here, man. Peace. Love, peace, chicken grease, and oxtails.